Welcome, Virgo and Virgo cross watchers. I'm just going to make sure that was the only card. To your mini weekly love reading. So we're going to get a card for you, a card for your person, or the person you're involved with. Holy crap. So you have the Devil, your person has the Tower. What's the situation between the two of you? Well, I almost want to say, like, I kind of wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall with whatever the heck happens here, because I kind of feel like it feels like you're having a glow up. It feels like you are, kind of ascending beyond a lot of shiz. A lot. And I feel like this person doesn't like that. They don't like that you're coming out of it. It's like they want to keep you there. They seem to like when the world is upside down. That's where they flourish. If ever you've seen Game of Thrones, I'm getting some real, like, Littlefinger vibes from this Tower person. It's like, this is a very peculiar energy, Virgo, because I feel like on the one hand, this Tower person, it's like they're proud of you for coming back from it, for, like, coming out of that chrysalis. It's like you can see the butterfly wings on the side, right? And it's like you're breaking out of the chrysalis and you're having this, like, coming of age glow up, and they're coming back, and, like, you know what they're coming back for? I feel like they're coming back to F up your shiz. You know what I mean? Like, somebody coming into your life with the Tower energy does not have good intentions. I want to say that whatever happened between the two of you, it's like they found a way to make it your fault, like to explain it to you in a way that would make it your fault, because they want to put you back into this Devil energy. It's like they want this kind of red energy to cover over the changes that you've made. And I am getting a little bit of, like, fighting fire with fire sort of energy, but there's something, I mean, I feel like this person will try to do that, but they don't get close enough to you to have any effect. It's like, this is the kind of person that they're going to come in wanting to break your heart, or not break your heart necessarily, but wanting you under their thumb. And they come in and actually end up getting their own heart broken here, because whatever game they're playing, whatever nonsense that is, it does not, you know what I mean? It's like you're past it. It's almost the energy of, let's say, for example, this person used, and this is just an example, right? I'm not saying this is the situation either way. But for example, let's say your person made more money than you, and you started to come up in your career, and you were just about to make as much or more. And it's like they're looking at you like, oh, no, Virgo is not going to surpass me. And, like, yes, they are, because, I feel like this person, it's almost that energy of, like, they don't realize that every stone they throw at somebody, it's like two more are going to come back at them, right? It's like because they're starting that energy, and it's almost like it's going to pick up, like, a snowball effect. It's going to pick up speed. And I just kind of feel like they may feel really powerful right now. Here's the thing. They come in acting like they're, COCK of the walk. They're the shiz, they're the this, they're the that. And what's really interesting here is it's like whatever it is that they try to do definitely falls flat. And I feel like they want to come in and get your attention. They feel like they have this big news to give you so that you'll see that everything's your fault, and you'll kind of justify something that they've done here. And I feel like you've kind of ascended beyond whatever nonsense they're coming at you with. And it is a bit of a shame, actually, because I feel like this person has so much more potential than what they're actually doing. It just feels like they waste the gifts that they've been given. Because instead of, like, they don't use their powers for good, you know what I mean? So, then we have this Temperance here, and it's reversed. So Temperance talks about balance and seeing things from other people's perspective, and I feel like to a certain extent, it's like this person wants to come in and, with the Ten of Materials or the Ten of Pentacles here, it's like they want you to see this situation in a certain type of light so that they can, it's like either they want to take what you have and destroy it, or they just want a piece of the action without having to do any work, and they want to come in and guilt trip you to get it. And the guilt trip might be the only thing that kind of hits you. It's like it might touch you sort of thing. It might land. But it's like you might feel the guilt that they're trying to put on you. But I feel like your resolve is really strong, and it doesn't actually change what you do. And I feel like the reason they're putting that guilt on you, it's the only way they can trap you. It's the only way that they can kind of use all of this devil energy to hold back your transformation. So I think we're going to get an advice card, and then I will wrap up the reading. Seven of Cups with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, Virgo, you may not need anyone to say this, but that's what's coming in the card, so I am going to say it. It's not even like this person is one of many options. It's like, and let me ask you a question. What would make you want to, if you do, allow this person to be an option for you? Not for you to be an option among many for them, but it's like, if this person, they might come in and try to like lure you with thoughts of like, oh, it's going to be different. Oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be that. And it's like they seem to, it's like they're not focused on any one particular thing with you. They're more focused on destruction. Right? And it's like they seem to think that they have this kind of smoking gun with whatever they're coming in with. And when that doesn't work, I feel like they're going to be mad because you're happier. You know what I mean? It's like that's not something that they want, because I feel like they know that that means that they're out and they can't control you anymore. I say anymore. That doesn't necessarily mean that they could, right? But I feel like they thought that they could. What actually feels like is you were going through a healing process, and I feel like to a certain extent you may have been less resistant, not necessarily, controlled by this person, but you may not have pushed back as much as you would normally because you were in the middle of like a spiritual awakening or an ego, DEATH. So it's like you were going through some heavy stuff and you were healing, and I feel like this person seemed to, it's like they prey on people that they think are weak, not realizing that actually it was just a really tough time for you. And if they think that they're going to come in and kind of like get a hold of anything or kind of get their claws back into you, it's not going to happen. This person seems like they're the kind of person that like they would spread rumors. They would do this. They would do that, right? And like, excuse me. You know what it's like? It's the kind of person that like, let's say the two of you are friends, and this person is no longer your friend, but they know who you have a crush on, or they know who you want to date, and it's like they'll go in and have some sort of tryst with that person, just to stick it to you. And I actually feel like you find that a bit despicable. So can we get a clarifier for this Temperance and a clarifier for the Tower? Seven of Cups again. And we have the Seven of Pentacles on the Temperance. I feel like whatever it was that you were wanting to build with this person, I feel like you've already let it go. But there's a message here that it's like this person may come back in and act like it's an option again. And if you do hear them out, if you do want to kind of like listen to what they have to say, which, you know, maybe you do, depending on how they come in. I feel like it's like the second sentence in, you can hear, it's like you can smell the BS coming off of them. And it's just like, you're going to see, I feel like, number one, you're going to see through their game. And number two, I feel like I almost want to say that it's laughable that that this kind of behavior kind of flew under your radar, but not in a way that like makes you feel bad about yourself. I feel like it's more in a way that you're looking at it like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they got away with that for so long. So I think I'll leave it there, Virgo. If this reading resonated, I hope that it was helpful and brought you some clarity. If you've made it all the way to the end of the reading, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. If you'd like a private reading with me, my email is below in the description box. And I do have readings that come out Thursdays and Sundays, except for the Valentine's Day week. There will be an extra read coming up for Valentine's Day. So please keep an eye out for that if you'd like to. And I love you so much. Take care.